Okay, everything looks to be set up. Hello everybody, it is time. These are not the wizards that I'm going to be using for this walkthrough. We're going to be doing a complete Storm and Myth walkthrough of this game. I already have a Storm here, and I have a Myth here, so this wizard is going to be Myth over here. And this wizard is going to be Storm over here. This one's Storm. This one is Myth. Is the video clicking? Yeah, the video's playing. Let's go.
A young wizard.
Yeah, I'm
a student with
probably shouldn't have skipped
amazing
through that text
potential.
now that I think about it.
Enough, perhaps, to save
Yeah, I'm
Wizard
gonna be
City.
there one more time.
Aha! The spell is working. Look, Gamma.
So this one's Storm.
Finally, we have found one.
I'm just gonna... Okay. This one's gonna be... I'm gonna make it... Yeah. Goral. This one's gonna be Myth, so yeah, yellow hair, yellow eyes. But, because I'm the Trollzor's edgelord, black and red. Black and red. Too much edge. I'm gonna hurt myself on all this edge.
Oh!
This one is Myth, yes, so let's... There we go. I'm going back to doing my, I'm starting a new thing with my new wizards, because I'm probably going to be making several new accounts over the next few months, doing this sort of stuff for, like, new things, because, let's face it, I love this game.
A young wizard.
Okay, so,
A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Is Jasmine a name? I like Jasmine. Jasmine is one of my favorite names right now.
Oh, really? Where? Oh, a very, very distant realm.
There we go.
My goodness.
She's
On a
done.
world
Now we just get to
that
finish
does
up
not
this girl.
even
This guy.
believe in magic. I wonder what manner of wizard they might become. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turned
This reminds me of
intently.
one thing that I was kind of going around for.
Answer these questions to find out what type of
Oh.
wizard you are.
I was thinking of them kind of. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, basically what I think is that this whole choosing a school thing is a game mechanic kind of thing, but in the actual storyline, our wizards are able to learn are technically part of every single school. Like in the actual legitimate storyline, we can learn every single spell in it. That's my kind of headcanon for this sort of thing.
Oh, my vision is failing me. Are you... Now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
Purple or blue? Purple... No, I like this hair. Yeah, that's nice and stormy. Can't wait till I get later in the game or it doesn't even matter. There we go. There we go.
Good, good. Now, what do
that
you
edge.
wear? All right then.
Oh, it started out on
What is your
Storm.
name?
Oh, there was Ryder right there. So yeah, the last name for all my characters are going to be Ryder. Let's do Jasmine and Jason. No. Matthew. Or wait, no. I'm gonna go. Stormrider. Okay, so his name is not Aaron Stormrider. It's Aaron. Okay, let's go and...
Well, hello. If you did...
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Should I do the tutorial? It's gonna sound a little weird because it's gonna be double voices. Okay, so sounds good. Yep, I'm skipping the tutorial. I don't know why that took so long to think of doing. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
I've an idea. Welcome to Wizard City, young wizard. Things here are not normally this hectic. There's a problem on Unicorn Way that absolutely must be dealt with before we can get you enrolled.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I've never listened to this text before.
I've an idea. Perhaps, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, you might take a look. You may be able to help. It will also let you see more of Wizard City.
The headmaster hands you a letter with an ornate wax seal.
Please deliver this letter to Private Stilson at the Unicorn Way Gate. He will
That's
let you
the only
through.
part of
You
this
can
text
use
that
the
I've
yellow
ever
West
heard.
Helper arrow at the bottom of your screen.
You have just been given a tutorial tip. These are portraits that give you timely information when you click on them.
So what's this from? Ambrose. Banshee. We're both in full. Let's go. No. Scarecrow. There we go. Scarecrow. There we go. I don't have home unlocked yet. Okay. Because I got like a mount in my home. It's like a two-person mount that I'm going to try and get right after this. I gotta keep the stream thing open so I can see.
None shall pass. Unicorn Way is off limits. There are ghosts everywhere.
I don't remember that voice.
You show Private Stilson a letter with Headmaster Ambrose's wax seal.
Looks legit. I'll let you pass. Show this
Looks
to
legit.
Private
I'll
Conley
let you
in
pass.
Unicorn Way.
Show this to Private Conley. Unicorn Way. Still can't go home yet, so I guess it's still just gonna be walking. Oh man, this is gonna get tedious because I don't feel it. Because I've got this dragonfly mount on in my shared bank. I'm pretty sure. I really hope I didn't
A
accidentally
letter
delete
from
it.
the headmaster. You're very brave to bring this to me. Be careful going farther down Unicorn Way. The street is dangerous. I've seen wizards like you go down that way and never come back. Beware. Your arrival is a blessing. We need help fending off the ghosts in Unicorn Way. Some dark forces have risen, and we don't have enough guards to stop them. We would be honored if you would use your powers and chase lost souls away for us.
It is really amazing how some of these like really low level things are like, oh my god. That also reminds me of something I was thinking of like a few days ago. Oh yeah, one of these accounts I'm just going to maybe not even make an account. Maybe I'll just make a free to play. No, I want to have open chat. One of the things I want to do with one of these accounts eventually is go through and make, what is it? Why can't I think? To see how far I can level up doing just like these low-level battles and stuff. Probably just going to the Kraken a whole bunch and fighting him a lot. And see if I can get up to like, see how far into the leveling I can get before it gets too boring to continue, I guess. Or something like that. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that one of these days. Might record it, might not. It'd probably be too boring to record now that I think about it. Just unless I like sped it up a few hundred times. At least I'm always gonna have at least 3 people in a battle. Should probably get some health right there. No! I'm gonna die. I'm so used to just using wands on these guys that I forgot that I have regular spells too. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do this really quickly. Man, it's purple. What's this? Looks like I got Crown's gear on this character. I had no idea I knew about that. I had no idea I had Crown's gear on this character, to be completely 100% honest. 2 Veil of Sparks. That's 2 Heart Steals. Wow. Ring of Refreshment. Wow, I've got a lot of good stuff. Blazilla. Wow, I've got a lot of really good stuff. Yeah, that looks to be about it, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, now we can go about, because, yay, I forgot that I had all this Crown's gear, despite this being my secondary account, not my main account.
That's turned the tide for us. We'll follow your lead and get back to work. If only we knew what's causing this spread of the undead.
That rhymed.
You should talk to Saren Nightshant and see if he can use any help.
I like this new quest completed sound, though. It does help when you're doing complete and
Greetings.
collect quests.
Professor Mulinda Wu sent me here to see if the rumors about the fairies are true. The guards won't allow me to go out any further, but they haven't stopped you yet. Would you check for me? Just walk down Unicorn Way and see if you can find any fairies. If they attack, you'd best know how to defend yourself.
Oh, you better believe I know how to defend myself, boyo. Okay, so time to get this quest.
Oh, good gracious. Do you think you could help me, young wizard? Skeletal pirates are looting all the houses on Unicorn Way. They're not so dangerous individually, but in numbers they can't be stopped. Please drive them out.
I will, once I complete Unicorn. Why did I just click on the center button thing? This is going to become a very common thing to see. I should be able to get up to like level 30 in just a few days now that I think about it. Okay, here's some dark fairies. And I got this nice cool ascendant staff. Let's see what this does. It's kind of good that my Storm has the crown's gear because he's going to need it because he's going to keep going first. Okay, so I can just do a wand and a... I can just do a double wand and I'll win every time, apparently. Oh man, I love the sound of blood back, and by I love, I mean I really dislike it. I have no idea why I keep creating new characters. Mirage is my favorite one. I'm so close to getting to Mirage. Well, I guess I'm not really that close. I still have all of Polaris and all of Chrysalis on my life and on my third highest wizards, my life and death. Different life than Stefan Frostrider, though. Or not Stefan Frostrider. Zachary Earthflower, though. Different life entirely. This one's... I forgot her name. Something Death... Samantha Deathweaver, that's what it is. That's what her name is. She's level 95 and just at the beginning of Chrysalis.
Unicorn Way is swarming with evil fairies? They have been corrupted just as I feared. You couldn't even change them back by defeating them? Oh, that's really bad. Apparently, evil forces at work here in Wizard City. Some dark element has emerged despite Ambrose's attempts to keep us safe. Thank you for letting me know. I must alert the others. My friends always tell me I never leave well enough alone. But this time something foul is afoot. I'm sure of it. You can help me get to the bottom of this curse upon Wizard City. Do you know Lady Oriole, the Seraph? She might understand what happened to the fairies. Speak with her in the hedge maze at the end of Unicorn Way.
Okay, equip that. I'm gonna do one thing really quickly though. Man, that secondary spot on this mount does not look very, it doesn't look very comfortable at all.
Why, hello there, young wizard. Name's Zeke, Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find some people are gone and forgotten. Like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths. Say, you wouldn't mind helping me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are. Locate them and let me know where I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
Okay, it turns out that my microphone was turned to the side, so this might give a little bit better sound quality for my voice. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But hopefully it does. Taking a quick little break from the actual storyline quest to just quickly zoom around and get a few smiths. I really hate Golem Court, like, a lot. Or the Golem Tower. One thing I did notice, though, is that if you die... Oh man, I forgot. I remember something really cool. There was something, like, really helpful. Oh yeah, if you're going for the full tower, just go up a battle and let yourself die. Like, if once you complete one of the quests, let yourself die, then you can start back right where you left off, which is helpful when you have, like, the, when you're, like, slowly climbing up it. Let's see this.
You got
Side
a minute?
quest.
I'm worried. I haven't seen my friend
Like, here
Private
comes the
Orion
pirate
in a while.
quest.
We both grew up here, you see, and he just wanted to make sure the skeletal pirates hadn't gotten into his old house. He could be trapped in the house, but I can't leave my post. Please find him and help him get back to safety.
Alright, Mr. Connolly. I'll help you save Private Orion. I have no idea what kind of jokes I could make with that, because I'm only 22, and I never saw that movie. It came out long before my time. So, yeah, that's a few missed jokes on my end, most likely. But, live and learn. You're hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? It's good to be back in my old house now that I've cleared it of skeletal pirates. Unfortunately, now there are too many outside. I'm stuck. If you defeat enough of those skeletal pirates, I can make a run for it. You'd be a lifesaver.
I kind of do miss the old voices, I'm going to be honest. No, I accidentally went back in. Seriously, let me out. I don't want to be in here. Let's go over here. Oh wow, for once the Myth Girl. That's kind of, this is the one time where I'm actually okay with that bug, because Myth has more life than Storm, yeah. So I can do that, and we can do that, and then we're done, yay. I don't have to worry about fizzling. Ever. Because wands can't fizzle, because there's no accuracy debuffs in this world at all. This does the same base damage that Bloodbat does. That's amazing. So, yeah, I've already done Storm and Myth. Those are my two highest level wizards right now. They haven't completed the game yet, but Storm was definitely the most fun to go through. I will be completely honest there. Which is why I have like 7 of them. Not 7, I have like 3, maybe. I think, yeah, 3 storms. Yeah, 3 storms now, which is the most of any of them, I think. No, I've got 4 lives, never mind. It's funny because I'm playing Wizard101 at 11 o'clock at night. I can't even get a spell off on me, they suck. I'm amazing. So, I guess probably the reason that I keep making all these new characters is because I'm trying to pass the time until Imperia Part 2 comes out, even though I'm not finished with Imperia Part 1, but that's mainly because I'm not really... I mean, I know I said that I was kind of incentivized to play Imperia Part 1. Not really. I kind of am. I just kind of...
Thanks for clearing the way, Wizard. I should be able to make it back all right. Thanks for checking on me. Tell Private Connolly I'm doing well.
It's not really completing Imperia that I care about, it's just getting to level 125 that is, like, something I care about, really. That's it, just getting to level 125 for the new gear, because there's no new spells, and that's the only reason that I completed. And, what is it? Yeah, Imperia is not like Polaris and Mirage. I was not looking forward to them when I was playing. Just going randomly through the game.
Oh, praise
oh man, I accidentally just pressed X, not X, space too many times.
Look, I know you will help save my fairies.
Oh, praise the light! Someone has come at last. Something has been corrupting my fairies. Since you have come in my hour of need, use this in future battles.
Please go out to Unicorn Way and defeat some of these evil fairies. Collect the dust that they drop. With that, I will be able to tell you more about their corruption. I know it is a dark task, but it must be done. Take care, wizard.
Back onto the Dragonfly to go beat up some fairies. Yay! You got the last chest, Jasmine, so I get this one. Oh good, the myth went first again. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of wands for the start of this. Surprisingly enough, I'm surprised I actually started to go make another Myth Wizard. Because Myth actually is one of my, I didn't really like leveling up Myth, I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, my last one was, like, had the most memorable moment when I used my level 5 minion against the Medusa boss and won, because they weren't ever able to get enough aggro off to get killed, and it cost 0 pips to summon, so I was just able to, so when it did get killed off, I was able to just keep on summoning it, so I always had this constant stream of damage going to the boss or whatever. So it made that boss battle so much easier for Medusa. I can't remember why. Then again, I did just get Forest Lord against him, and that boss was a lot easier, so maybe it's just because it was one of the last. Yo, hello, Rouge's Gaming ASMR, what's up? Yeah, there's about a 30-second delay between the stream and me answering, at least from my end, from what I can see it. So sorry it took a little bit to notice what you saw, what you wrote.
You have returned with the fairy dust. Please give it to me so that I can investigate the reason for their corruption.
I completely lost my train of thought.
Lady Oriole looks visibly shaken.
They have been enchanted by something that is undead. This does not bode well. How has evil become so brazen in this place? These are dark times.
My layout?
Indeed.
You mean the dual thing over the Mirage background?
I have heard that someone has hung bone cages along the street. I fear these are being used to trap my fairies.
It's basically, OBS. Let me do this really quickly. Yeah, do something. Their position. Okay, so that's on a order. There we go. What basically happens is, edit scene. This is, this right here, this upper corner is the first Wizard101 screen. This corner down here is the second Wizard101 screen. And then when you turn off the monitor capture, there they both are. They're like that. That's going to be interesting when it shows up on the actual video. I might just cut that little part out.
Please,
for when I re-upload this, edited and stuff. But yeah.
They become corrupted. Go quickly, my friend.
Here comes where I get the fairy. Yay! So yeah, it's basically just using OBS because I can get even more on the screen, but the thing is that at that point, when I'm running like 4 different accounts, all of them getting recorded, all of them on OBS, all of and then there's the stream, it just starts, everything just starts to get really, really laggy. So I try to avoid doing that, for the most part. I might have like, when I get later on, I might get like a 4th account. I might wind up doing a 4-way stream. That came out sounding so wrong. And now, one more thing. Wraith. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about how Imperia doesn't interest me because there's no spell yet, and it's not cats or penguins. Also, I'm gonna like make a lot of people angry here, but I'm not a super huge fan of Star Trek either, so that wasn't really a good selling point. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna make even more people angry here by saying I'm not a fan of Star Wars either. I was a little bit before my time in videos. A little bit. So I know we haven't done a Star Wars world or anything, but I'm just like kind of trying to make it a neutral ground where no, it's not that I like Star Wars better than Star Trek. I just don't really care for either one of them. I've always been more of a fantasy person than sci-fi, except for when it comes to superheroes.
I hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping out the fairies.
That looks so wrong.
To be evil, but now there is hope. Thank you for helping out the fairies. They did not mean to be evil, but the corruption made them do bad things. Now there is hope again, and the fairies will be able to bring magic and cheer to the people of Wizard City once more. Thank you, Wizard.
Well, I will give them that. They did improve that voice. That's the one voice I can say is 100% an improvement. Everything...
The freed fairies have already told me of your heroism. Your deeds will be remembered here on Unicorn Way.
Piercingly bad. Like, oh my god, it was so horrible before.
And to show my appreciation, here is a healing spell. Remember to add it to your deck so it will aid you in your time of need. We must now find out who is behind the corruption. My fairies whispered of a monster whose bones made a clacking sound as it came for them. Saren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way very well. He will know if there is a sinister skeleton that now haunts my street.
Wait a minute, why is it your street? You're a seraph, not a unicorn. Why is it not called Seraph Street? That's one thing I am also looking. That's one thing I am kind of looking forward to seeing with this new graphical update. What these new unicorn statues and stuff look like. That reminds me of a time. Oh, I'm gonna get back onto the gaming YouTube side so I can see the chat because I don't have that on my screen. Ah, she owns a unicorn. That actually probably makes sense. She probably, or she trademarked the name Unicorn. I wonder what's up that street. I wonder what's. Okay, that was probably that's a really bad angle. I wonder what's up that street in between this road and Unicorn Way because we're never able to go on that street. I really do wonder what's up on that level of Wizard City. Wizard City has so much unexplored about it, and I want to see more of it.
Oh, bless you, child. We owe you a debt of gratitude.
We'll see how much XP difference there is after
Lady Oriole
this
sent
next
you
quest.
to investigate the corruption of the fairies? I will gladly tell you what I know. When the dark fairies began to show up, I had suspected Lady Blackhope, but even she has never tried to enchant fairies before. Then the fairies gave report of a skeleton? Of course! Who else could it be but Rattlebones? Since I grew up here, I know a lot. I do not know yet what Dark Master has aided him, but Rattlebones has taken over my old friend Delia's tower. Find him in the tower and stop him from making any more cages. Please, do what you can to save the fairies.
Okay, so what's the EXP difference? 12? Yeah, 12. 12.
Glad to hear Orion is doing well. Say, can you check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
Yo, what's up, Macron? 456 yellow. It's really weird how one of my wizards can equip right from. No, I want to equip. It's amazing how the generic novice's robe had more myth coloring than this. But what's up, Macron? So I guess that is kind of one of the good things about teaming up a storm with a myth. It's because with the myth having the extra minion, if the storm fizzles, there's someone else that can make up for the lost damage.
It always does fret so. I'm all right, but I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside. Sometimes I wish Auntie Em could join me here. I'd feel better with her around.
But you're like,
I was having my
you've
friends
got
over for
elegant
dinner,
gear,
but they are running late.
and you've got a level
I fear for their sake
45
with all those
plus
ghosts
wand.
roaming around. Could you check up on them? My two friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window. You can't miss it.
Not gonna judge you. I'm not one to judge at all. And if you're talking about PvP rank, I'm not gonna judge at all because I can't judge at all because I don't play PvP at all. And when I do, I literally just go in there, and my main strategy is to play on my Storm Wizard and just spam insane bolts until one of us is dead, because they can't shield against it except for with Tower Shield.
What? You say that Dorothy is looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can. You wouldn't want me seizing up on the way there.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
I like how they haven't changed these voices at all, though. I really do. It's like, those are some of the better voices in the game, in my opinion. Or at least most nostalgic. I'm glad they haven't changed. I hope Classic Mode actually brings back the old voices. That would be really nice. Oh yeah.
They are safe and sound? It's good to know that they are just running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here.
So you're another
Headmaster
person that
Ambrose
came.
is such a
So
nice
you
wizard,
could have also
and my
been the
new friends
chosen
are
one.
nice
You
too.
came from a world that
I'd say
didn't
that
have
in
any
all,
magic either.
This place is as fun as a barrel of
Apparently.
flying monkeys.
Maybe.
Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
Okay, I guess I'll say hello to them. Well, since I'm over here. Come on, Rattlebones. Rattle, rattle, Rattlebones. I remember the first, when I most recently did this on one of my other wizards, I wound up getting a Master Gauntlet on my first run through of Rattlebones.
Wizard City will fall, and there isn't anything anyone can do about it.
My first solo battle. Should be on screen right now. Tell me I actually... Oh man, I clicked the wrong person. And now we wait to see if my Myth Wizard is going to be able to survive. Given that only wands are coming up, probably not. I got really lucky with that first Storm Snake, just being able to take him out in one hit. I showed it to you on screen, dude. Here's the other one. And with that, the experience gap has widened.
You did it! Now the fairies will sing again! You bested that wretched skeleton Rattlebones! I wish that was the end of our troubles in Wizard City, but I'm afraid a more sinister evil is still out there.
Awesome. I don't play PvP, but I really do. I have a great amount of respect for people that are able to do
Thanks
PvP.
to you, Wizard,
I am
Unicorn Way is in less danger than it was. But we
at
are still not
competitive
out of the
anything,
dark woods
really.
yet.
I just wind up quitting because I'm just horrible. So good on you. Good on you for being able to actually go out there and be competitive in PvP.
You should report our progress to Headmaster Ambrose. The news about Rattlebones may help him determine what doom has come to Wizard City.
It's so weird how only one of my characters is able to have the You still haven't been hatted, man.
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
It's fine about the caps, man, but you haven't added yourself yet. You didn't put in the right code or something. I don't know what went on. Are you asking me to put in the code again? Because I put out the friend code onto the chat, and I had it on screen for a few minutes.
I hear that you have found a solution to the fairy corruption. Unfortunately, Wizard City is not out of peril just yet. All is
Looking at all friends, you're not on there yet.
You tell the headmaster what Rattlebones told you.
So, Alistair has designs on bringing Wizard City to its knees, eh? This does not bode well. We will still need to be on guard, lest his evil plans succeed. Thank you for all you have done, young wizard. My apologies for the excitement, young wizard. There are forces at work, making things disorderly. Welcome now to the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, young wizard. Now, on to your enrollment.
Oh, you just started playing today?
There are 7 magic instructors here in Ravenwood. You should visit each of them to get to know. You can use your compass to find the Ravenwood Tunnel. The main schoolhouses are there circling the great tree, Bartleby. Return to me when you're finished. Oh, goodness. You've only just enrolled, and you're fast becoming one of our brightest students, young wizard. Dark times call for exceptional people, and I sense you're one of the best. Would you do another favor for me? You've demonstrated you're capable and unafraid. Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town needs help. I'd like to see what you can do. Go through the shopping district and look for the Old Town gate. Show Muldoon this letter, or else he won't let you pass.
Ravenwood. Ravenwood. Nah, I'm trying to do a little bit of walkthrough. Maybe another time, but thanks for the offer, Edward Redheart. Thanks for the offer. I'm trying to do a bit of a walkthrough, and stuff, so can't really accept it right now, but I do appreciate the offer.
jolly good to meet you, new student. Allow me
I
to
just
introduce
noticed they have the exact
myself.
same
I am
thing as
Arthur
Toto, I think.
Weathersfield. I'm originally from Marleybone, which is a much different world than this. As a lad, I was always interested in magic, but they don't practice magic in Marleybone. When I got older, I spent many years studying here in Ravenwood. But for the past 10 years, I've been in Crocotopia. I came back to train students in a form of magic called sorcery that deals with the balance of all things. It is more advanced than the other schools and harder to master, but its power is unbelievable. Come by later if you want to learn more. Cheers!
Ah, a new student. Welcome to the School of Storm, also known as Divination. For those who have chosen to master this magic are known as Diviners. I am Professor Halston Baelstrom, Master Inventor. Oh yes, and Professor of Storm Magic. Who can master the power of the Storm Lords in the seas? Anyone who can harness their creativity. You look like a smart one. Check back when you're ready to start learning how to release your inner thunder!
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Welcome, dear. I am Lydia Grayrose, your ice magic professor. Ice magic, or thaumaturgy, is not for the impatient or flighty. My goodness, no. You need to study hard to learn
Ironically
ice
enough,
magic.
she
but
was
I'm
supposed to be the
sure
headmaster
you will
originally.
be great at it. And I'll always offer a hand if you need it. Come see me later when you are ready to begin your lessons. You have much to learn from ice.
Ice was my original wizard, I guess. One of the weird things about me, I'm gonna be completely honest, was that when I first started playing I'm gonna be completely and totally honest. Just look in the friend thing, dude. All online friends. It'll be Aaron's Stormrider in the friends list. It's the little hand thing on the top right hand corner.
Welcome to the School of Fire.
Name Aaron Stormrider.
Madame Famea. Oh yes, you're a new student here. You definitely
Why does she got the?
have that.
I just noticed that Dahlia Falmea has the DreamWorks face.
Here, I instruct students how to be powerful pyromancers, but fire can be quite dangerous. We must not be rash, lest we destroy that which we mean to achieve. Come see me after you have finished your tour. I'm always up for fanning the flames, so students can learn more about pyromancy.
You just missed me, dude. You poured it in right as I walked out of the door.
Have you come looking for the Death School? Well, you found where it used to be. This gaping chasm is all that is left after it was torn from Ravenwood. It is said that Malistaire, the Death Professor, caused it to disappear. I'm not sure what happened to the school. but you'll find many rumors around town about it.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh,
I haven't played.
I'm Lord Ashthorn.
It's been a long while
Call me
since
the
I played
Boast,
the.
but I used to be one of Malister's top students. Now I'm about all that's
The
left.
boxes.
So try
I
to teach
forgot
the
which
new
one it
students.
was. I forgot which box it was. I remember it was somewhere in one of the boxes that they talked about Falmea's
So if you want, I can teach you some death
past.
spells or necromancy. If you're up for it, stop by anytime.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty weird. Oh, nice! You got the life casting spell thing. That's an awesome mount. I always love those. I don't really like to. It's possible, I guess. Well, I mean, I think that might have just been because you didn't go through puberty. You like start Wizard before puberty and stuff. Oh god, the game didn't crash, did it? Oh no, the game crashed. Oh, thank goodness. Oh yeah, the mysterious jade stuff. Yeah, that's... Ooh, the Deer Knight, Lufus, Deer Knight stuff. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Let me guess.
I don't play.
Another conjurer want to be taking the Ravenwood tour? How quaint.
Could just be a late bloomer, probably. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I keep making that noise, but might have just been a late bloomer when it came to that kind of stuff.
Professor Drake
Also, could just be
shakes his head
Kingisle
in frustration.
overcompensating her voice to make her sound a whole lot different, because she's supposed to be like really young before she's even enrolled into the school.
I wish they would send us some adept pupils for once. Well, if you wish to attempt to learn some myth spells, come back later and I will see how well you pay attention. Now, leave me alone.
Probably gonna call it. You have to remember that this is that. Actually, though, the dorming situation here is exactly the same as what they have for the dorming situation at Harry Potter, almost, where boys and girls are separated. I'm just saying that, oh yeah, that reminds me, Edward Redheart, what was it? I completely failed on a pet today. Was going for a damaged storm pet on my higher level. Yeah, this game is starting to lag for me a little bit, so I'm probably gonna have to call it for the night. It's like taking 30 seconds to load. That is a really cool wand.
Welcome, my dear young wizard.
I
am
But yeah, I think the whole boy-girl thing is
professor
like,
of the
because I mean, it
School of
doesn't have to be like,
This school
you don't have to be that
celebrates the
old,
living,
because they start that in
evergreen
Harry Potter
power
at
of
age 11,
creation and
where boys and girls
vitality.
are.
If you listen carefully to your surroundings, you'll hear life magic all around. Just a few notes can lift one's troubles, purify one's spirit, and restore life.
I have horrible thoughts right now. Oh, not horrible thoughts. I'm having a horrible time keeping track of my
Soon
train of
I will
thought.
teach you how. Come visit me when you're ready.
I don't
to
know
learn
where I
more.
thought. The only thing when I think of Wisteria. Well, I mean, I think you. I don't know. It might be college. I can see it as either college or high school. Personally, I kind of see Ravenwood a little bit more as high school because it just felt more like high school, and the graduation gown is based off of high school graduation gowns. It's also, I kind of just see it as high school because it seems like you start off younger for whatever reason, and then as you get to a higher level, for whatever reason, like I'm seeing these two characters that I'm playing as right now as like children-ish, but then when I get back onto my level 100s, I'm like, yeah, these guys are like in their 20s now, or late teens. I guess they're in their early 20s, late teens, and something like that. But I don't see them as Ravenwood being college personally. Personally, I'm not saying that it isn't, that you can't see it as college. I'm just saying that I personally see it as a high school.
All your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. So, as a reward for your visiting all the instructors, here is a new spell card. Don't forget to add it to your deck.
I find that line very funny because they'll automatically add it to your deck if you have space. See, it's already there. And it's already there. Anyways, this has been a fantastic time streaming for all you people. My game is starting to lag a little bit. My dog is starting to scratch to want to go out. And I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to log off for now. I'm going to continue this up tomorrow. So, probably not around the same time, probably around noonish or something. I haven't graduated from college yet, so I can't say how college graduation robes look, personally. I've only graduated from high school. I'm in my 3rd year of college right now. So I can't say how graduation looks in college, so I can't say how that stuff looks. I'm just saying that from what I saw, they looked, especially with the cap, it looked more like high school to me. Just personally. I can't speak on the matter of college stuff because I'm still living that. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this short little hour-long stream tonight. I look forward to doing this much more often in the future. Yeah, that's about it. This is Stefan Frostrider, signing off. I'll see you all next time.